My boyfriend accidentally texted me, saying he's going to do something awful to me. My boyfriend, 23, and I, 17, have been going strong for 3 months. We met at my high school prom last year. He was DJing for the event, hired by the school. When I went to request a song, we started talking and he was really charming. He didn't really seem that into the gig, almost staring off into space, but as soon as he saw me he seemed like he was in a better mood. So, we hit it off and started talking more, and the talking phase kinda lasted a while before he finally asked me out. I have always really respected his behavior, and he's been a really nice guy. Always opening doors for me, offering to drive me places, that kind of thing. Recently, he introduced me to his friend, 24 male, who I didn't know much about, but the two of them hang out all the time. His friend and him have this running joke where one person says something a little inappropriate, and then the other one adds on to it, "Oh yeah? Well, I'm going to." And then they just keep one-upping each other? It's kinda weird. And I usually don't like where that joke ends up, and I end up feeling pretty uncomfortable by the end. I've sorta started ignoring it because everything else about him was great. After he introduced me to his friend, he's been acting more passionate. He wants to take things further than just hand-holding and stuff, but I've been trying to pump the brakes because I'm a mother and I don't feel really okay with doing anything like that, especially with how protective my parents are. They don't know we are dating right now. It's been a back-and-forth thing where we hang out. He tries to hint that he wants to get intimate, I decline, and then he complains. It wasn't that bad at first, but now it is almost constant and he makes me feel bad for rejecting him. Then last night he and I were texting, and there was this long pause in the conversation, where I assumed he was doing something else. Then out of nowhere I get a text that says, "Oh yeah? Well, I'm going to read that my name." My heart stopped and I instantly felt totally sick to my stomach. I didn't even have the strength to respond at that point. I just kinda cried myself to sleep and I really don't know what to do now. I can't tell my parents, but I'm fearing for my life right now. I haven't sent him anything since he sent that message. He tried calling me a bunch all through the night, but my phone was on silent. I don't know what to do now. I am just so in shock and afraid at the moment. This is the worst thing anyone has ever said to me. I wish there was something I could do.